Welcome everybody. So today we are going to have a very quick update about my Prismatic Evolution allocation. So I was fortunate enough to have product for Prismatic Evolution, but just like what you expect by reading all the news and watching all the channels all around you, it was very, very pathetic. That's what I would say. But I will just explain to you and give you the fact of what I went through so that you know that you're not alone and what else we can do about the situation. So my pre-order with my usual wholesaler, which I trust, and I have been ordering from them, and even with Surging Sparks, I have no issue getting my, I pre-ordered 2 cases of Surging Spark with my supplier, my wholesaler, and I got the product no problem, even with their restocked. When they have stock, and they will usually ask, oh, do you want some more products? And although of course, as you know, after the first wave, when there's a restock, price will go up, and that's quite normal. But I always get my product no problem, and they're very transparent. And when they say that, oh, the price is high this time, do you still want them? Of course, I will have to make my own judgment, just like any other cases. But in this case, I ordered 1 case of ETB. I wasn't expecting that we will not get much, but of course, my like I said, my wholesaler was very transparent. So even during the pre-order, he already warned me and all the others that I pre-ordered with him. They said that in black and white in the text or email that they sent to us. They said that it's subjected to allocation, or you may not even get anything at all. So this was in the upfront. At the beginning, they already warned us. So I thought that was fair. So and when I pre-ordered, we don't pay the full price where I am. I'm in Singapore. We don't pay the full price, so we pay a little deposit. I think around maybe 20% or 15% of the purchase price. Yeah, and the ETB case price was quite fair. So if I convert that, it would be maybe close to 500 or close to 5 to 600 American dollar, less than 600. Right. I also pre-ordered some other products like a little poster, stickers, and things like that for myself to rip if I want to. Yeah. But my main goal, of course, is the ETB. Yeah. So what I get? I get a grand total of 1 ETB. Yes. So I was allocated 1 ETB at a very, very fair price, which is, I believe if I got it right, it should be about 56 American dollar equivalent. Of course, I'm not in America, so I cannot get the very cheap price that you guys can get in America at retail price, but at this price is just like any other ETB around my region, around 56 American dollar. Is a very, very fair price. I got one times ETB. So this video, actually, I also wanted to share with you what my supplier told me. He said the shop, they ordered many hundreds of cases, so thousands of ETB for whoever pre-ordered, but they only got allocated close to 20% of what they have asked for. And so how they decide to allocate to everybody that pre-ordered is, of course, based on our relationship and how much we have spent with them. So I have been spending quite a bit with this supplier. So in the last 1 year, no, I think half a year, close to 1 year, I have spent probably about 15,000 American dollar. So that is roughly how much I've spent. So there are definitely people who spend more than me with the supplier, and they could probably get 2 or 3 20% or maybe even 30% of what they asked for, but nobody is getting the full amount. So that, and he also shared that actually the situation at where we are is better slightly than what at least what the supplier have heard from their counterparts in America, where some of them are getting less than 10% of what they asked for. So yeah, so that's the situation here. I got 1 ETB. So what do I do now? Right? Because I have my goal. I'm an investor. I have a sort of target to meet. I set my eyes on certain sets I wanted to buy, to keep, to put it under my bed, into the closet. So if I can't get this, what do? I'm not going to pay full market price at release, because if you are really into investing, if you have seen my previous videos, you know that for this to make sense, for this to make financial sense, you have to buy at a low price, right? I am not going to spend 2 to 3 times retail price or expected retail price on the product, because I know even if they double in maybe another 3 to 4 to 5 years, I could have used this money on somewhere else which may have performed better, right? So what did I do? I actually got my allocation news just a few days ago. So right after that, I went shopping with the money that I saved that was not spent on the Prismatic Evolution. I've decided, why not I go around shopping for something that may perform well in the next 2 to 3 years, right? So I got another case of temporal forces from my supplier, the same supplier, which are still carrying this for it's close to $106 per box. And I think that's a very fair price given the current market price. And Powder Evolve as well, not from this supplier, from another supplier, but I was able to get them at about close to $140 American dollar USD per box. So I thought this is something that all of us should think about. If we really couldn't get Prismatic Evolution in this market where everybody wants them, nobody get our full amount, everybody got cancelled. But my supplier was very upfront, very transparent, so I was already expecting this. But some of you, I understandably were very, very disappointed. But what can we do, right? There's only so many supplied, and there were maybe 10 times more demand out there. So everybody will probably only get 10% of what we asked for. So, and again, it depends on relationship. If you have good relationship with a supplier, maybe you'll get 10%, 20%. If you do not have a good relationship, I think you will probably be disappointed, right? But for me, I'm a positive guy. I'm optimistic. So what I did was I was using the money that I would otherwise spend on Prismatic Evolution. I was spending on something else that I know, or at least I expect, will perform well over the next few years. Probably just as well as Prismatic Evolution. If I really buy it at market price, probably even better, right? So yeah, that's it for today. So for those of you, many thousand million or 10 of thousands, 100 of thousands of you who were disappointed, I would suggest really look around you, go shopping, and find some good deals around you to invest, if you are an investor like me, right? If you really have to collect this set, then unfortunately you probably have to pay a heavy price, just like everybody else. Otherwise, probably wait. There will be waves of this product coming out. It may drop a little, but I really do not think it will go under $100 per box, even in the long run. So yeah, I think all of us, we have to adjust our expectation and do what we can do best. Yeah, ciao.